All right. Well, hey, everybody, Cleta the Cheetah here. It is July the 31st, 2023. And you guys, we are about to wrap up the first month of the seminar year. Like, we have 12 months. All right. Well, hey, everybody, Cleta the Cheetah here. And one is already gone. One's gone. Like we're done with one whole month. So if you don't think that life goes fast, I don't even know. This month has been so weird for me. I told my unit today, in some ways, it is so fast. I feel like it just started and now we're done. In other ways, if I look at everything that's been going on with me personally this month, there's just been so many different things and trips, and I feel like it's been going on for a year, this month. So anyway, I'm excited to end this month with a bang tonight. I'm excited to start August 1st tomorrow. And I'm excited for me and my girls to go to seminar finally on Wednesday. So we have two of our directors that are on here that I have asked to share something from the top director speech or a class that they took, not surprises, because we'll talk about that next week when we can all talk freely. Because it's like I really want to know, but I want to be surprised as well. So anyway, I'm going to start out with Maureen. And Maureen was in the National Court of Sales. And so she, of course, is a sales director. And she is going to just share with us a little bit about one of the top nationals, Cindy Grass, and some things that she said. So she's going to share about 10 minutes, and then Gina, and then I'm going to wrap it up. So I would suggest that you get a little piece of paper out or something to write with. That's what I'm going to do. And take some notes on whatever Maureen wants to share with us. So take it away.
Well, thank you so much, Cleta. Gina and I are part of the Sapphire Seminar, and we were first this year. And Cindy Grass was the number 2 Senior National Sales Director for the Sapphire Division. I will tell you ahead of time that in Cheetah Nation, I did share the audio that I audio recorded over there, but I will tell you up front that I was participating. So if Cindy Grass said, say, do it, I was screaming, do it, so there might be a little, who is that loud woman? That would be me. So anyways, it's there for you. It's only about 22 minutes, and it's a pretty good recording, I would say, to go and listen to it this week sometime. But that's what I'm going to share from. And she was just fabulous. And first of all, she entered the stage holding a rubber chicken. Okay. And the woman walks the stage and she's holding this rubber chicken. And you're thinking to yourself, what the heck? So she started out with saying soar. And she was like, soar. So, and when somebody is saying that over and over, it starts to kind of get into you a little bit. And I thought, yes, that's a great theme. And she began to speak about it. Soar higher than ever before. And she got into kind of the definition of, soar, a great vertical ascent of greater or greater than normal. So she started to talk a little bit on normal. And it was quite funny because she has quite just a way about her. I just love listening to her teach because of the way she kind of gets the message to you. And she talked about, number 1, not being normal. And she says, normal people comply with the crowd. Don't comply with the crowd. Don't how was she saying it? She was saying, not being normal, being a weirdo is actually, she said, be a weirdo. And I thought, okay, that's why she's holding this stupid rubber chicken, right? So she's walking around. So anyways, number 1 was do not be normal, not normal, be a weirdo. That's wonderful. Don't comply with the crowd. Being authentic and relatable, join together. And she talked about normal people play it safe. I highlighted that big time because sometimes I catch myself doing that. Normal people play it safe and not a cool thing. So she was talking about being your best. So she says, being your best has a feeling of satisfaction, not really a feeling of release. And man, I really identified with that as well. I could relate with that. So playing it safe, feeling satisfaction, that's good. But feeling just a release from the work that we've done, maybe that would be me playing it safe, being normal. So be a weirdo. She kept saying that over and over again. She says, you want to be the person. She was talking about a woman. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's me. Because sometimes I laugh very loud and people say they can hear me way over there. So she was talking about somebody like that she knows. And she goes, yeah, this woman, you can hear her in the other country when she starts laughing. I'm like, so I'm a weirdo. I'm like, thank you, Lord. So she talked about that a lot. And she really drove the point home that we all are different. She says, you know what I think? She says, I think normal people are weird. That's what she said. She said, normal people can't change the world. So that was kind of all wrapped up in number one. Number two, she talked very quickly about quantity. She says, we have to do more, period. Like, period. She was just like very matter of fact about that. We have to do more bookings, seeing more people, selling more products, recruiting more people. This year, we have to do more. We have to do more in 2024 is what she was kind of rhyming it out with. Number three, dedicated to increase in customers. Okay, so dedicated. We have to be dedicated. Increasing in our customers, increasing in bringing in independent beauty consultants, increasing reds, increasing sales directors. She was like, bigger. It must be bigger so we can soar higher in that vertical ascent. Number four, she talked about intensity. Now I love her. Intensity again. Nothing happens without being intense. Now, she said, now, when we talk about intense, maybe some people might, give you a little jab and call you maybe a little controlling or direct. And she says, when people say that, I say, thank you very much. And so she talked a little bit about that and kind of gave us the green light for intensity is the price that you pay as you soar. And we are not being controlling or direct. We're being intense. We're being laser focused on where we want to go and when we want to go there with the deadline. She talked a little bit about participation. This is where I kind of lost. I don't know if this was number 5 or not, but participation. She said, stop cherry picking events. She was very direct in that. She said, you want to schedule time in for success with booking. If you don't have scheduled booking time, if you do not have scheduled booking time, she goes, you better get it. Like, you have to have it. Scheduled success time. She goes, you have to be a master booker, period. And I drew a period and put an arrow at period. If you're not a master booker, she says, fix it. I mean, she's just so matter of fact. I just love her. We can't get away from all these things. She goes, if you have holes in your system of your business, then you're like Swiss cheese. So she goes, if you are not a master booker, fix it. You want to hold the classes, host the coaches, host. Lord have mercy. Coach the hostess.
The hostess.
Sell the skincare. She's talked about being in the tippy top level. She said copycat greatness. So be careful who you copycat, but copycat greatness. Soaring higher. Do what I can do first and believe. Oh, I circled this big time. This was a really cool thing. If anybody struggles with belief in what they're doing in Mary Kay, this was very powerful. She says, do what you can first. So what is that? Calling the people, booking the appointments, doing all the things. Do what you can first. She says, belief will follow. I was always looking for it first, belief, then the rest. But so that was kind of powerful. So do what I can do first, belief will follow. Study the rock stars like Colson-Eyre and the Mary Kay Masters. Attitude is critical. She says, eagles fly high. Don't forget that. You'll rise above the haters. She said, ability to say, I need your help. Have that ability to say, I need your help. She said 2/3 of Americans feel lonely, but they're not telling anybody. And she said, we need to see more ladies. She goes, there's too many people out there that are actually feeling lonely. She said that was a statistics that she read recently. Disdain motivation. Use frustration and don't complain. Use the frustration for motivation and don't complain. Have a no and turn it to on. She had us, write that out. And then finally, close your eyes and feel wings on your back. And she took us through that. And she said, they're opening up on your back. Feel them stretching out on your back. And that's how she ended it. And I thought it was very powerful, being with the soar theme. And she had us laughing. She had us thinking. I was ready to go make phone calls right after her speech. She was just so good. So hopefully you had a couple of little nuggets there.
I love it. So what did she ever do with the rubber chicken?
Well, so she was kind of holding it because she's a weirdo.
Well, I'll tell you what we used to do back in the day, and I'm sure she did it too, because we all did it. We got rubber chickens and we took them to the meeting. And if anybody was negative at the meeting, we'd whack them over the head with a rubber chicken. I'm not kidding. We'd have my adopted director started. She bring it. She goes, "What did you say?"
I love it.
With a rubber chicken, and say, "Don't be a chicken, be an eagle." And so I'm sure if she told the truth, it's probably from way back in the day when we used to all carry skinny rubber chickens. So anyway,
I love
thank
it.
Thank you so much. When you're telling it, I love Cindy, and I can hear her say it exactly how you're saying it. So
funny. So I am officially a weirdo.
Yeah. Listen, I'm weird. So that's why we all love each other. Thank you so much, Maureen. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna bring Gina on here. And Gina also was in the National Court of Sales, and she was in the National Court of Sharing, and of course on stage for getting her car. And she was number 5 in the Mary Kay National area. Look at that B, y'all. Come on. So Gina, take it away and give us some of your thoughts about seminar or any training you'd like to share with us tonight. You got to unmute, sister. There you go.
You too can do my job. I'm going to jump around, and y'all know I talk fast. So I'm going to tell you, it was wonderful being in line to pick up my keys and to pick up my B and to pick up my diamond ring.
Beautiful.
Cross the stage as a new sales director. All that stuff was so great. That y'all, the people I got to talk to while I was in line, and the inspiration from each other, because you know how we talk, so they want to know where you're from. They listen to us. But the people that I got to be with, and just the nuggets that were being shared in the line. I mean, from when we did the cars, they had the Tracks was in one line, the Premier Club was in one line, and the Cadillacs was in one line. And we waited, and we all went, of course, in single file, but that we were cross talking with each other about how you did your eyes and what'd you do with this and what color. It was just so much fun. You just got to be there. You cannot not do it. Y'all have no excuse not to be there next year. You got a whole year to plan for it. So start putting $10 away right now. I don't want to hear you whining. Okay, I'll move on. So, the stage walks were amazing. They really were. And they do make you feel like queens. And I hope you've seen some pictures. If you hadn't seen pictures, don't worry, I'll send you some if you need to see some. Dr. Lucy came out, and I love this. Now, I like to tell at the end of my classes, I like to say some of the reasons that you should love purchasing Mary Kay, because whenever you walk away from another store, I don't know where your money goes. Besides the quality, I want you to know where your money goes, because we're such a great company. And most of y'all know how I close and what I say, but I didn't know this, that we are more sustainable packaging. So all the biodegradable and all that stuff, y'all, we have 0 landfill. Did y'all know that? I think that's off the chain that we get to say that about us. We have given 2007 shelters got money from us. We've given 2.4 million in grants to domestic violence. And did y'all know the statistics is 1 out of 4 women will experience domestic violence this year? Come on, y'all, that is crazy. So I do on every single appointment, I try to tell people that we support and financially give to, and if they know anybody that has a relationship with a shelter, to encourage that shelter to reach out to me, okay, because there is an application process that they can get a grant from. Y'all, what other company, you know what? I'm getting excited and talking too fast. I'm sorry. But y'all, this is some good stuff. You need to be telling these people this. We're number 5 globally. The product's the best thing going today. One of my teachers said, we don't sell it, we tell it. And isn't that the truth? If you will open your mouth and tell people about this product, just like on Saturday, whenever we were sitting there talking about that product at Sheena's, they just didn't know what they didn't know. You know, we're all that way. We don't know what we don't know. And all we did was share. This is what it does. You want some. Y'all, our job is not hard. Get in front of people. There's 280 researchers that received $100,000 apiece from us for cancer research this year. Oh, Harry, you need to be telling people how great our company is. We employ over 5,000 employees. When those folks go home at night, I was saying on our unit meeting a minute ago that every person that is backstage, every person that's working at seminar and doing all these things for us, they're volunteers. They all work at corporate. But they volunteer their time to line us up, to put our sashes on, to make us look cute, to put one foot in front of the other, to make sure you don't fall down on the stage. All these people that are making seminar amazing are volunteering their time. And they were thanking us when we were coming through the line. They just kept saying, without you, we don't have a job. I mean, you are our customers, and they were just praising us to success. So y'all don't miss an opportunity. Don't miss an event. You never know what's going to happen, whose lives you're going to touch. We adopted a couple of girls while we were there. There was one young lady in Summer Fortenberry. She was by herself, so we just grabbed her and took her with us. CJ, I don't know if you're on here, girl. And then Erin, we grabbed Erin and adopted her, and actually put her in my seat and sat on the floor in front of her. So we that's who we are. We don't let anybody go through this life alone and this journey alone. And if you want to move up in this company, goodness, do you want to make money? You want to earn a car? You want to be a national sales directors? Oh, I bet I can't find that right there. She said, what is it? Oh, she gave me an acronym for NSD that was off the chain. I'll give it to you and you can put that out later. When we were talking about the social media, she said 75% of folks go to social media to find out more, whether it's more information, more reviews, more of your opinion, more of their opinion. That's where they're going. That we now have that social media masterclass. Y'all, we're missing the boat if you're not taking those classes and getting your certification. I don't know what time I got, Cleta. Dreaming. This is okay. Dreaming. This is the one thing you need to never miss your 600 and these prizes on a monthly basis. Y'all know that. I don't need to preach to the choir right now. Y'all already know the company gives us gorgeous prizes for doing our job. So shut your cake hole and do 600 at least. And then think about what we get to do at the end of the year. Have y'all seen those year-end prizes? Of course, I ain't got them on. What was I thinking? They were amazing. So you don't want to miss that. When she was talking about tracking it, you have to. Decide what you want to do. Do you want that ring? Do you want that car? Do you just want $100 a week in your pocket? It's got to be tracked. And y'all have seen me do this before. I have a sheet of paper and it's got $4,000 on it. I try to sell $4,000 a week. Why don't you try something? Why don't you try $4 an hour? You know what I mean? Something. You have to track it. Am I talking way too fast? We posted this in our groups. All of us posted this in our groups. Every one of y'all. If you are not tracking something, I dare you to track it for a week. If this thing is still blank in a week, you will not want to show it to me next Monday night. Track it. Put something on it. You know one person that needs something by the end of this week. All right, I'll stop. It was great. Y'all need to come to seminar with us.
Now, are you going to introduce your girls?
The 60th party was off the chain.
All right. Now you're going to bring up a couple people.
So is Tammy on here? I can't see everybody.
All right, hang on. I'm going to add her.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Miss Tammy, will you tell us about how did crossing the stage make you feel, and what did you make some decisions about after being there?
Well, first of all, I just want to say it's just amazing. I just could not believe the people. I mean, it's unbelievable how many people are there. And there's what, four more groups. I just can't imagine that this company is this big. I mean, it really does make a difference for you to go. And I enjoyed it. I loved going across the stage. I've made decisions on what I want to do. I want to go for the little treks. I love it. I mean, I would love to have a Cadillac, but I'm still got the store, so I'm just going to go for the treks until I can get rid of the store. Then I'm going to get a Cadillac. So I was just amazed by everybody. They're just wonderful. Everybody's wonderful people. They did thank us. It was amazing. Really, it was amazing. So if you hadn't been, you need to go. You need to go. You'll be
I love
okay.
it. I love it. And I don't think Jamie's on here, right? So
Okay. I can't see her.
well, I don't see-
Thank
let
you,
me-
Tammy.
let me
I
just
appreciate it.
look.
I'm so glad that you went, and it did make a difference, because you can't, like I was saying to Vicky and Sheena just today, I said, you need to see something besides me, because I can verbally tell you, but it just, until you see it. And that's the way Tammy was just in awe whenever you got to see it.
Probably about everything you heard was like, yeah, Tammy told me that. I just didn't listen. No, I'm kidding. Thank you so much. And I know that you were in the Princess Court, so I know that you'll be in that national court this next year. And I want to congratulate Valerie and Bree for also going. And I know they got big goals, and Valerie's in her red jacket right now, back in red. So congratulations to all of you. And I'm just going to close with something. And I promise you that I did not tell them what I was closing with. And so, Gina, you will get a kick out of what I'm fixing to say. So let me just remove the spotlights real quick. Okay, so these are just 5 tips to sell Mary Kay in the 2023. Okay, 2023. And I'll tell you where I got it after I share it with you. Okay, so this is how to sell Mary Kay effectively in 2023. So number 1, at first, before I tell you number 1, how many of you, and you can put it in the chat if you want to, remember when cell phones came out? I mean, I know young ones, you don't. Okay, and how many of you knew some people, perhaps yourself, that said, I'm not getting one of them things. I don't want to learn how to use that, okay? Or even go back a little further to the iPod, where it had just a square and the circle, and they're like, I got my tape player, it's just fine. And then the CD players came out, right? And then, of course, you had the iPods and people were streaming stuff, and you're like, can you just give me it on tape? It'd be so much easier, right? And then, even before that was answering machines. But before that was just caller ID. And before that, it was nothing. Okay, so I've been from the rotary dial to where we are today. And so when I tell you this one, anytime there's changes, at first, most people resist, and they're like, I do not want to learn that. It sounds complicated. I'm just not going to do it. And they refuse to learn. You guys, when you stop learning and stop growing, you start dying. That's just the truth. Okay. So number 1 is embrace online platforms. Embrace online platforms. And I know I'm preaching to the choir, because those of you that are listening to my voice are on Zoom or you're on YouTube. So you do know how to get on the internet, and most people do. So online presence and social media have become even more crucial for businesses. Utilize platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok to showcase your products, share before and after pictures, engage with potential customers, leverage the power of social media to build a loyal customer base and attract new prospects. At first, it was like, you really didn't have to do anything on social media. I mean, like, you could just do it the same way we've always been doing. But now it has got to the point that the person who screams the loudest gets heard. And if Mary Kay, as a company and as consultants and sales directors do not step up and get out there on social media like the other brands, we will become silent and that others will become loud. They won't be better, but no one will know we're better because we don't say nothing, right? So we have to face our fear and do it anyway. Don't worry that you feel like you're not a beauty queen showing the products. Most people aren't beauty queens. They like to listen to somebody that's real. Okay. The beauty queens are, I mean, I like to watch them too, but in my mind, I'm like, okay, thank you, 18-year-old. Can I find somebody that is in their 50s to watch your makeup, or 30s or 40s, whatever your age is. You know what I'm saying? Of course you can make a 17-year-old look cute. I mean, we were all cute at 17. Too bad we didn't have social media then, right? No, I'm so thankful. But anyway, so that's the number one tip this year, 2023, 2024. Learn to embrace it. Decide what you need to learn so that you can be a little better on social media. And the good thing is TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, they're all kind of connected. So you can set it up where when you post on Instagram, it automatically posts on Facebook. If you post on Facebook, it automatically posts to Instagram. If you do a TikTok video, you can automatically share on Instagram. Okay, so I will say I have a TikTok account. I don't really want to do TikTok. Okay, I'm gonna say it to you right now. But I might be forced to get on there and do some TikToks at some point. So I do sell quite a bit without it. But I'm just saying, if I want to attract the 20 and the 30-year-olds into my organization, I must be relevant to them. Okay? Y'all got it? So think about that. Number 2, personalized customer experiences. Personalized customer experiences. Make your customers feel special and valued by offering personalized recommendations with skincare consultations. I try to do that. There's a product that's being discontinued in Mary Kay, the tone correcting serum. And this gal ordered it today. And so instead of just saying, oh, discontinued and just give her what she wanted besides that, I suggested something else, one of the boosters, and told her how to use it, printed a chart that showed her the order to use the products of the things that I know that she buys from me and how to incorporate this new booster in there and why I think it will work well for her, even though what she likes, the tone correcting serum, is being discontinued, right? So that's called personal consultation that she cannot get just by walking into Walmart and buying some makeup or even into the mall. Take time to understand their needs and preferences, suggest products that align with their specific concerns. Building that strong relationship with your customers will encourage repeat purchases and referrals. I promise you that. I promise you, if you will build those relationships like that, 20 years from now, those same women that are buying from you today will still be buying from you. And even though a girlfriend may say, you ought to use this, it's really good, she'll go, I'd buy from Cleta. I buy my Mary Kay from her. So she'll, I just like Mary Kay. It might be better, but I like her. They're not going to deliver it. They don't tell me what I need. She brings it to me and she has my card number and I trust her and I can get everything I want. She gives me free gifts every time. True, right? So I want you to think about that. Okay, number 3 is focus. This is where Gina, when she said that, focus on sustainability and clean beauty. In recent years, there's been a growing awareness of sustainability and clean beauty products and highlight the eco-friendly aspects of Mary Kay products and how they promote overall well-being. This approach resonates with environmentally conscious consumers and adds value to your offerings. Here's the thing, like just what Gina said about the zero landfill, about all the things that she was talking about, and you can go on Mary Kay and you can print out the pride points and you look under the 60th year tab under the things, there's things that says pride points. If not, just go to In Touch, type in pride points, and it'll probably come right up. But it has all of these facts and figures. You can print it out, laminate it, and at every event, you may not really care that there's zero landfill. But Susie Q over here, he doesn't wear leather shoes because she loves cows so much. I mean, I don't know what your customers want. I got some in my yard. Anybody need them? Anyway, but you know what you want to mention, because that is the hot point for some people. And more are very conscious. I mean, like I can tell you, for a fact, 10 years ago, I did not recycle. Recycle was maybe when I wore a dress, cut a dress off and wore it as a shirt instead of a dress, which I never really did that either way. But like in the last 9 years, I married Brad Eyre, who's a utility guy, and he is very environmentally aware. I have to recycle everything. I saw him washing out the ice cream carton, washed it out so he could put it in the recycle spot. Anyway, so I'm just saying, people like my husband and me too now. I can't not do it. I can't throw a plastic bottle in the trash can anymore. So I have learned to love the environment. And so a lot of people, that is very important to them, the whole zero landfill and all the things she was saying. Okay, number 4 is collaborate and partner. Team up with other local businesses or beauty influencers to expand your reach and create exciting promotions or events. And we have been doing this for years. I used to set up with like Dress Barn. I was set up at Steinmart, just different ones, like stores that I really like. And I would go in and say, hey, are you doing anything? Can it normally have to be a business that doesn't sell what we sell. Okay. I mean, they're not going to let you set up in Belk's, okay, because they sell makeup. But clothing stores, nail places, things like that, they like to partner up, and you'll never know unless you ask, especially if they're locally owned. I mean, you could just have a day where you're up there and you're doing satin hands on everybody that walks in and give them a free sample and get names, but partner up. Collaborate efforts can introduce Mary Kay products to new audiences and foster a sense of community around your brand. So just kind of think of what's going on in your area. How can you get the word out? How can you support other things in the community and get your Mary Kay out? A good way to do it is also to promote, as they were talking about, the Mary Kay Foundation, where a portion of your sales goes to the Mary Kay Foundation, and talk about what we do with that money. Talk to your women's shelter, get them the form to fill out, show them the website, say, fill out this form, I'll write a letter for you. I've done that many times here. And so things like that promote not only Mary Kay, but it promotes you and your business. I don't know why my camera is doing weird things right now. Okay, number 5, offer exclusive incentives and rewards. Create a sense of urgency and excitement by offering limited time promotions or exclusive deals or rewards for your loyal customers. Y'all know some of us do that with the 50% off. When you buy $50, you get one half price item, and you show them that most all of you are familiar with that deal. Maybe like I always do a big Black Friday something, but just specials every now and then for your people. Do I discount every single thing every single week? And no, I do not, because I'm not trying to be Kohl's, who, like, if it's not on sale this week, it'll be on sale next week. And I never would buy full price at Kohl's, ever, right? No, my people buy full price, but I do gift with purchase. Then occasionally I do a big special that's just for them. Okay. So that also ties your customers to you. And so just remember to, along with that is to encourage referrals and repeat purchases by providing incentives that make your customers feel appreciated. Okay. When you ask for referrals and then give them free product when they give you referrals, that is a win-win. It helps them get free product, and it helps you get new names. If you have a customer that is always saying, is that on special? I'm like, it's always special, honey. Is that on sale? You got your lipsticks on sale? Next time, just say, I do. As a matter of fact, you get a free lipstick. I have a special going on right now. And they're like, what? Say yes. All you have to do is give me 20 referrals of women that you think that would like to have a beauty packet from me. And I will call them. And once I get those 20 names and numbers from you, after I follow up, I'll give you your free lipstick. They can work for a little deal, right? Because if they don't have money and they really want Mary Kay, maybe they could give you some names or host a party. Okay. That's why I hosted a party way back in the day. It's because I didn't have any money. And so I wanted some products. So I hosted a party and I brought 5 people. She sold 300. I got all my stuff free. She's happy. I'm happy. They're happy. And then I signed up. Now she's real happy for 38 years later. So just remember, the key to success selling in Mary Kay in 2023 is to adopt the evolving market trends and meet your customers where they are. So embrace technology, foster genuine connections, provide valuable experiences that showcase the exceptional quality and benefits of our Mary Kay products. And by doing so, you'll continue to thrive as an empowered Mary Kay consultant in the ever-changing landscape of the beauty industry, which is huge. And I know y'all find out at seminar like we did at Leadership, how many billions of dollars are spent on beauty products every day and every year, and that we need to get our piece of the pie. Now, you may think, Cleta, that was amazing training. Where did you come up with that? Chat GPT. So listen, if you did not watch the video from last week, you can scroll scroll through the first of it. And then at the end, I talk about Chat GPT and you can find out what I'm talking about. But I simply ask it, what are 5 keys and tips for selling Mary Kay Cosmetics in the year of 2023? And that's what it came up with. And I'm like, that is pretty stinking good. And I agree with every one of them. Yes, I could have come up with it myself, but did I sound smart or what? And I'm giving you the goods and telling you where I got it. But it's so true. So see, I taught myself and I taught y'all. So you guys, listen, thank you so much for jumping on here tonight. I know it's a busy night, end of the month, and we all have a lot we want to accomplish. If you've not put your order in this month, feel free to go ahead and do that by midnight. If you're trying to make a goal, get your beautiful bracelets. You don't be sorry and say, I didn't get them. I missed out. So try to, get that order in, make some calls tonight even to do it. And so thank you, Maureen. Thank you, Gina. Thank you, Tammy, for sharing tonight. Y'all did a great job, as you always do. So this is for Gina and Maureen. I love y'all, and I so appreciate you. So my directors that went to the wrong seminar. No, I'm teasing. So anyway, thank y'all so much for sharing, and we will see y'all next week. And also we'll be on What's in the Bag tomorrow night. And Gina and Maureen, I'll be talking to you about